Welcome everyone, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have two Divine Masculine Twin Flame reads for you. They're not real long ones, but I have two. They're both from today. One's from early this morning. I've actually been up all night. And the other one is from this morning during the light hours. It is October 18, 2019. 18 is the moon. It's also the 9 energies of endings, selflessness, compassion, and the collective consciousness, the hermit energy. And the day adds up to the 40, which is a 4, so very much of stability, building, structure, and the early stages of manifestation, which is survival. The 40 is the Page of Cups. So we have the Page of Cups and the moon today. So that pure, innocent love. And the moon, which is a little bit shadowy and not clear and maybe a little bit mysterious or shadowy, dark energy. So let's see what comes up with that energy today. The first read is not in front of you. The second read is in front of you. The first read, I will post the tag. I'll try to actually put both of the basic reads on the tag today, so you'll see them both. This is the first one from 1:34 to 35 a.m. this morning. The actual Syrian starseed cut was done at 1:11 this morning, 111. The major arcana for the first read were Reason, which is like the Emperor, the Hanging Man, and the Tower. Before the read, the Wheel and Reflection came up. Reflection is the Hermit in this deck, the Syrian starseed deck. And there were 2 swords, 4 cups, and 2 wands. As far as court cards, we had the Page of Swords, we had the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, the King of Cups, all right? So 2 kings and 2 pages of the same suits. So it could be 2 fathers hanging out with 2 kids. And before the read, we had the Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. After the read, the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So a lot of characters here in this first read at 1:11 in the morning. Again, the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, the King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and then the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So it looks like a bunch of men with their children. But we do have 3 kings here again, as well as 3 pages. And how many knights? 2 knights. So the message here on the code line had to do with spiritual partnership, rebirth, and self-love. And the numbers on the code line were 10-4, actually, so message received. So 10 and 4 is 14, which is the Temperance card, being patient, the angelic realms. And the other numbers, let's see, what did we have? There wasn't a lot of numbers in this read because there was a lot of court cards. So we had 78 came up, but 9, 10 begin again was most significant here, and the 1 of the Magician, the 4 of the Emperor, and then 78 is the 10 of Pentacles. The code here was the 10-4, like I said, came up. Seeding came up. In order to seed, toggle up. Do your meditation, go up. Toggle up to the central sun. As we toggle down to the center of the earth, it's the same toggling up. So when I say toggle up, it's just grounding instead of to the earth, grounding to the etheric realms, to the central sun. So 10-4, message received, hanging 1 reason for the connection of spiritual partnership, rebirth, and self-love for the masculine. To see after death the high vibration of the Emperor hanging in limbo, 1 reason, 2 cups. So 2 cups were sitting there. The picture of the 2 cups, not actually the titled 2 cups, but there was 2 cups like peeking out between the cards. To see protection, 10-4, the message received. And that all you need for protection is love and nature. That's your natural protection. And the sea also came up as the rough, deep emotions of the Divine Masculine, the Divine TT or temper tantrum, but also that is pi, the being centered and balanced between your masculine and feminine within. And also then Jesus came up as the 4 hanging and 1 reason for all the people hanging in limbo. But 4 can be just the Emperor as well. But all of this having to do with spiritual partnership and the rebirth of it, and having self-love, loving yourself first. Don't forget that. Deep emotions, temper tantrums, and pi. Pi is the circle with the line through it. It's centered masculine and feminine, but it's before the dance. Then the 8 is once you've centered and started dancing between your masculine and feminine. So this one started out with the Page of Swords, which was upright. And I was getting un petit massage, an opportunity to stand firm with their world upside down, or the Divine Feminine's world upside down. The Page of Pentacles wants to help, but the Knight of Pentacles is being stubborn and won't talk, spreading the word of incomplete transformation, running from an end of a battle, frustrated without conflict. So someone who enjoys conflict may not be comfortable without it. A message or news in leading the way for other innocent hearts to follow. Dysfunctional family or financial loss, starting over in love and not settling this time. An offer of love to break down the barrier, to detox what's hidden in the dark. New love breaks down in detox, streaming puppet show to break the chains that bind. The Emperor's out and the Hierophant reversed with gold coin out for all to see. No trip to the amusement park. Skating on thin ice, possibly at a boys' club. Y, so that could be the YMCA as well, but also could be the gentleman's club because we have all these Ys. The end of emotional cycle, divorce, outside the box, and moderation. Not knowing how to express feelings inside. The King of Wands reversed, in prison of energy and of lies, divorce, and BS. The Divine Feminine stoned by her love, her twin, in the town center. Surgical tools put away, but energy still up for grabs, and butt on the line, left butt, truth aside in bed. Physical activity came up, which is 67, the Knight of Pentacles, the loyal servant, and beneath that was moderation, 14, the Temperance card again, which is all about patience and balance. The wounded warrior beaten down prior to start without satisfaction, and then suddenly eruption or sudden events, epiphanies, drama, alert. The Page of Pentacles, student in need of help, money or an opportunity, or a teacher to learn, or just never learns, or an opportunist. And the Knight of Cups offering love to all they meet, may be seen as foolish. Peacock and frog, horse and a rat in the grass, one child poor student and another out partying it up, offering love to boys, happily falling while writing symbols in the sky. And that was at 4:14 this morning, which is the Emperor and the Temperance card again. Lots of kids, possibly just dead tired. So it could have been like an overnight function or something with kids, or can be feeling like a near-death experience due to energy stealing, leaving no fight left, as the Page of Wands reversed is just pooped out. As we turn the page, it's 4:16, the Emperor and the Tower. So no energy left after a battle with death and theft. And the death can just be transformation, transition, any kind of ending. The Page of Swords and Page of Cups, with attention, back in the saddle and leading the way, all on board. A foolish message of detox to break the chains that bind and end the emotional cycle of twins choosing their path and coming together in physical activity. The recent past for this read was the King of Swords upright, starting over in love as the King of Swords upright, holding back an announcement in a downturn of foolish activities, lacking faith. Moving to peace and full exposure, and kids, manifesting a breakup, no affection in the aftermath of sudden events, or recent orgasm or message or epiphanies. The foundation here is the Ten of Cups reversed, working through emotions of lies, split, and BS, revolving around the Ten of Cups reversed, which can be the ending of a family cycle or an emotional cycle. The Magician manifesting being a player, possibly, with out-of-control ego, falling short or holding back their passion, and Leo or ego, death and weakness. The central energy here is the Ace of Wands, new passion ignited, the prisoner in disconnect, the High Priestess secret keeping to self about choosing left, the Divine Feminine, for new life with wounded warrior juggling to stay balanced and offering the third energy. Clearly deliberating in limbo to see more perspectives, over isolating and now coming out, working to align, and possibly offered an opportunity to learn, to be the student, or an invitation. The Empress reversed, trying to burn the past of new passion, with message and defenseless, not caring what others think, starting over in love, not settling this time, finding peace with big love through work, and breakdown, refusing to move or work, pending a final judgment, on just sitting at the Y in the road. Unsatisfied, unhappy, and possibly arrogant. Now, no satisfaction, sharing with the Queen of Wands reversed, broke down with the Queen of Swords reversed, third-party connection with Libra, justice, divorce, and Fool for love. The Empress reversed and justice or divorce or Libra, deception, or connection in the early morning hours. The Dark High Priestess in the aftermath of surrender to synchronicities everywhere of another world. The Queen of Cups out of this world, romantic connection he's defenseless to, keeping quiet to self about sweets and tweets and gates, offering a new life now that the worst is over, juggling and doing the dance, performing and finding peace for a new life. Justice with 2 spoons of fruit, and the King of Swords no longer avoiding the dance and the dance with the third party. Soon is the Page of Cups, and this was at 444, the message of love, the news, the child, the Queen of Cups with a new passion, growth, and offer of love. Detoxing patient angels after depression, reaping rewards of being still in heartbreak and separation at 447. And the 444 is a very angelic number. It represents angelic realms. But 4 is the Emperor and 44 is the grounding, mastering, grounding and integrating. He is seeing himself as the 4 of Wands upright, suffering in silence in the war within. As my voice starts to break up here, the 47 is the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups is all about the synchronicities, but also options and heaven in their eyes. New love very soon, give relationship a chance. Engagement, which is a move up in a relationship. You deserve love, make an effort. Separation and true love. This is a romance of a lifetime came up. Looking back at connecting in the 5D. Around him is, or how he's seen, is the hanged man in limbo with twin, expressing feelings of third party, gossip, overindulgences, and the King of Wands reversed, exhausted or sick. Clear blocks of the King of Cups upright, unconditional love that it actually does exist. The home, the union, jealousy, insincerity, rejection, duplicity, and getting over it all. Unconditional love. Self-love came up and rebirth and spiritual partnership for the masculine today, working through tough emotions of ego death or Leo out of control or weak. Seeing synchronicities, suffering in silence, the King of Swords. No more sexual competition, the King of Pentacles reversed, no more superhero. Tower in the aftermath or message of love, defenseless to burdens as the King of Cups, that unconditional love. No longer avoiding, broken and not working, deliberating, lack of satisfaction, alone. Synchronicities and the stairway to heaven, unhappy, injured, and left behind and alone by dysfunctional family or financial or family loss. The King of Wands shaman is reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed as well together, which can represent the same person in a different action. Finally expressing his feelings about issues at work. The King of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and breakup or no affection with Sovereign reversed, which is the 9 of Pentacles reversed, powerless and dependent on family, business, or parents' business. The Page of Swords message, ending a family, home, hanging in limbo. The King of Swords, new passion, is challenged by the Emperor upright, the reasoning, him tossing a false hand for a message of love. The King of Cups, unhappy in the aftermath of synchronicities. The King of Wands reversed and the Knight of Wands reversed, expressing energy exchange and feelings. A small message from the Page of Swords, the King of Swords foolish, ending an emotional cycle, igniting unhappiness, being alone, and challenged by the Emperor's control, whether that's someone else or his own. Home union equals message of love. Hanging out as the King of Cups in the aftermath of synchronicities, the 7-step program of ascension to the King of Wands reversed and the Knight of Wands reversed in a heated exchange, and that was at 5:05 this morning. So that was the first read. So the second read was done this morning at, I cut the deck at 7:47, so somebody might be flying today, and it was finished at 8:18 or 8:18. This one for the Divine Masculine, again, it's still October 18th, same moon and the Page of Cups with the number 40. And the major arcana for this read, and this is the one in front of you, the Hermit, the Higher Self, which is like the High Priestess, and the Hermit's actually called Reflection in this deck, the Syrian Starseed deck. Indigo also came up, which is like the Magician. Before the read, the Wheel, or the Great Wheel, the Wheel of Fortune. And then after the read was Guidance and Karma. Guidance is like the Hierophant, and then Karma is like the Judgment card. We had 2 cups, 1 sword, 2 wands, and 3 pentacles. So mostly pentacles here, so more about practical and work dealings today. The Page of Wands came up and the Page of Pentacles, and then the King of Pentacles, and then before the read was the King of Cups. So there's still fathers and children here. So it looked like some kind of sleepover last night. May have been a school sleepover. You know, we used to do that kind of stuff at the Franklin Institute, things like that. So I don't know where they were, but there was definitely some fathers and kids together. Let's see, we have the code line was all about patience for this one. And the numbers that came up were 22 and 88, and then 28 from the 22 and 88 is the twins, the 2 of Wands. Also 23, which is the King of Wands, 67, which is the Knight of Pentacles, 78, which is the 10 of Pentacles, and then 8, 9, 10 begin again. And the message here around patience had to do with a couple things came up. It was coming up as, it can be the feminine's mother, the masculine's mother, or the karmic's mother, actually. But the karmic's mother is what it mostly means to me. But the mother energy was coming up here to the nth degree, like major time. With the 6 and the 10, which is 16, which is the Tower. So the mother in the Tower, and then the Seeker of Flames. So that can be the mother's child who is inspired, or it can be someone who's very excitable and causes a lot of drama. So a Tower moment between a mother and child, perhaps. The mother to the nth degree times 2 in the 16 in the Tower of Christ consciousness, the Page of Wands or Seeker of Drama requires patience. So this could be a kid with a lot of energy. Also the name Emma came up, and Thoth again. Emma and Thoth came up together here with the lovers in the high vibration of the Christ consciousness being excited and needing to be patient. And then Math also came up. And this is all around the karmic energy. So whoever's around the masculine, as far as his partner or a sister or a friend, there's somebody there, or the mother. The mother, Emma, Math also comes up. So somebody might be doing math homework or getting help with it, or a tutor maybe. To the nth degree, the Sophia 9 is the feminine collective consciousness, the 6 of love, family, community, as well as the lovers, the 10 of the high vibrational energy, and the office as well, since somebody might be doing some office work or paperwork, and that's why they're doing math, and inspired to patience. So there's definitely something here where the masculine's challenged to be patient, and it could have to do with patience as well. So getting into this read, it starts with reflection. So down here, we have, this is reflection, or the Hermit, and then we have the 8 of Flames here, the King of Cups here, and then this is the 3 of Pentacles, and then the Great Wheel. We're there. So the Hermit expressing feelings about energy exchange, and the King of Cups detached, possibly a little bit arrogant, at work coming together, destined. Dumping a load on the King of Cups reversed, this could be the Hermit doing this to the King of Cups reversed, who's unhappy with third party, gossip, etc., or just no joy, holding back passions or falling short, healing from falling, and lacking faith. The Hermit in justice coming clean, healing, forgiving, and working through the emotions to offer a new life. Faulty foundation in the Big Apple, missing a cup but hasn't gone to go get it. Out in the mountains, kicked in the eye, offering a new life again. Virgo, Aries, and Libra energies here, and the King of Cups reversed. The Queen of Swords reversed is out and deeply hurt, lovers destined to dream, family schooling, the Goose. Gabriel, Thoth, and Akashic Records, and the Crystal Skull, the T for toggling up and under the Sphinx's spell. Kids hitting the books, under a spell, family in yellow, but the wheel sports orange peel. Lovers with a sexual mountain between them, and the Sphinx in charge of the juice and keeping Thoth quiet. Family gathering for a wedding, perhaps, and beneath that was keep an open mind for the Divine Masculine. Over the loss, regret, or judgment, announcement, wake-up call to action, to choose a path, the bulls have split, unhappy alone or unsatisfied or coming up arrogant. So a lot of people who are very intelligent, when they're feeling insecure, may come off as arrogant. Going on a treasure hunt, one big, the D word, but the one big jerk with a ponytail, two on a date, playing footsie, unhappy, no fruit, lantern, or fan of dessert. So it could be a date a masculine goes out on that he's not really happy with. Two bulls broken and unsatisfied, choosing a new path. The spiritual partnership, which is number 27, the Ace of Wands, and below that is rebirth, number 16, the Tower. Implementing a plan, excited to come out at work, completion and open heart above sharing and foolish risks. Blazing through, everyone grabbing for money as the fool falls. And at that moment, planes were going overhead. They sounded like dinosaurs today for some reason. It was very strange. The foot is the torch, weighing the cold cuts, their fair share, to get to the Olympics in leaps and bounds. Fool falling for hermit with the light, and Santa Claus gift giving to the Page of Wands. From prophets at work, maybe doing well, the hermit offers new life or a payoff or a choice. Dream family, wedding, unhappy with spiritual partnership. And then recently is the Ten of Cups upright, letting go to repair and seeing synchronicities for the King of Wands reversed, and also options of what to do next. The Knight of Cups reversed offered new passion, stolen before from energy exchange, and that's at 9:33, which is the Hermit, and the 33 is the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself without being defensive, but it's also the Christ vibration, the 33. The foundation here is the Six of Wands, no attention, feeling a failure, staying under the radar. The Sound of Music family, over the loss and any regrets, letting go of third baton in the aftermath of Leo and or ego out of control or ego death. Avoiding weak, prisoner, hostage, feeling trapped by Leo or ego out of control. The center energy being the Two of Cups reversed, holding back an announcement in disconnect with the High Priestess. The Queen of Cups reversed, backed up to the King of Wands reversed, challenged by the Page of Wands, inspired, excited, masked boy with flame inside. Depressed about marriage or Taurus or establishment, moving toward peace, moving homes or ending marriage or ending a celebration, finding peace in the sun with sunshine, with kids, or sharing with others on a quest. The Emperor reversed or Aries, out of control or fighting to have the marriage announced, or Taurus, judgment or call to action, or excited to see depressed Taurus go on vacation or move away with the kids. The King of Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed are suffering under the radar or from negative attention. The King of Wands reversed, pushing Taurus out of bed, which is also coming up as Taurus Aquarius out of bed, refusing to wake up from nightmare. No surprise. Like the sun and the moon always rise. It was like insinuating there that this person just won't wake up, and they had to push him out of bed. Because it was just like the sun and the moon always rise. They're not going to rise either. Now suffering in silence, defenseless to instability, move or end of marriage for twin. Dream family with message of love and major connection, but foolish behavior. The family offers love at night when awake. He chooses to stay in the family home. New love and connection. Love offered by Cancer and Capricorn energies. The Emperor reversed, hermit, sheds light and all aligned with desires and in need of help. The World complete, the King of Wands tired, the Queen of Cups reversed, moving, pretending not to know at work, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the King of Pentacles looks towards the sealed Divine Feminine with a smile on his face. Complete package, while the Queen of Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed may be struggling to get along at work together, and he may be keeping them apart. The Queen of Wands coming clean at work about nightmare separation, the Empress reversed and Dark High Priestess behind all of it, like clockwork, kicked him out again, just in time for a new life. Soon is the higher self, clinging to injury or dead tired and negative self-talk, injustice in taking his time and grounding and integrating the offer of love. Foolish surrender and a painful ending, now over it, let go of the baton and inspired, working through feelings with twin Queen of Pentacles, suffering in silence and purging it out. He's coming up as the Indigo Magician, the Angel Patient, but depressed reaping rewards, stubborn King of Swords, who's now at least upright in his truth. Calling in your soulmate, engagement, heart-to-heart conversations, and religious factors comes up here. And religious factors can be any differences. It doesn't have to be religion. Around the Divine Masculine, or how he is seen, is the Eight of Pentacles. Done aligning, tripped up the Empress reversed into surrender, looking back at the 5D as the sovereign or single person. The masculine needs, and this was at 1010, which is the very high vibration, because it's the Wheel of Fortune times 2, but also the 10, the trill of the 101010. So the masculine needs to clear blocks of the Page of Pentacles reversed, in need of help, feeling a failure or rejected post-war, and with a need to apologize. And that was at 1011, the Wheel of Fortune and Justice, with an apology. Working through it with twin, the Queen of Pentacles suffering on her own, but done falling. Patience comes up, and then even more so, nature, change, and effort. Make the effort, masculine. Negative self-talk, spying, immature words, to one in pain, feeling everything he did. The King of Pentacles upright, Akashic Records, our done family cycle, with Dark Priestess with keys, or bubble blowers, or a real estate agent with the keys to the world. The King of Pentacles, sunrise, sunset, with the Queen of Pentacles unsure if she can trust him. The King of Pentacles, magician, detoxing to tell the truth. Coming clean with offer of new life, the Hierophant or Taurus keeping to themselves about the final judgment. Broken down, canceled move or trip, or car broken down, or broke back mountain. The Page of Wands inspired, despite painful end and betrayal. The Hermit under the radar, indigo, overworked, to emotional completion, fulfillment in breakup, and challenged by excitement with flame inside. The higher self and need to learn about chronic purging in awakening. The King of Pentacles manifesting coming clean with Taurus, unaware of judgment, announcements, or not unaware but aware. The Taurus aware of judgment, announcements, and call to action. The Hermit expressing to the King of Cups reversed, coming together to co-create, destined for emotional fulfillment. Under the radar in disconnect from suffering, stress, and challenged by the Page of Wands, with the mask still on and the flame burning inside. The indigo higher self, the King of Pentacles, overworking but now done aligning, and need for an opportunity to be the King of Pentacles, coming clean to marry perhaps, or commit, or maybe just committing to himself, and be aware of his crown opening and the potential for pain and feeling broken. So those are the two reads. I will show you the cards. I'm sorry I forgot to show you the cards yesterday, but it is what it is. All right, so I'm going to show you the cards, and let's see. Should I do 12 signs today? Maybe I will do the 12 signs today. All right. So we have the Hermit here in the underlying energy. Recent past is the Ten of Cups. The foundation here is the Six of Flames. We have these cards here. Those are the clarifiers for the Six of Flames. The central energy is that Two of Cups, that it is reversed today. The challenge being the Seeker of Flames, or the Page of Wands. The other underlying energies up top here, and then crowning is the Nine of Orbs, or Swords. And then scrolling over here to the near future position is the higher self, which is upright. The masculine seeing himself as the indigo upright today, and around him is the 8 of crystals, or 8 of pentacles. Then we have the block they need to clear is that page of pentacles there. In this deck, it's very much about their studying their psychic abilities, okay? So that's the block today. And then ending up there with the King of Pentacles, who is upright. It's also the crystal skull, the Akashic records, patience, very much so, nature, change, and effort. And then above that, we had the 7 of orbs or swords card, which is reversed, coming clean today. And then above that, the guidance card, the 2 of swords, which was upright today, and then the judgment card up top with the lotus opening. And then ended up there with the 10 of swords, just the end of the pain. Okay, so let's get into some reads for all 12 signs and see what we get today. The energies definitely feel lightened up from the past couple days. The wind died down. It was so crazy windy out for a couple days, like really aggressive. Excuse me, I needed a drink of water. Okay. So we have the Rider-Waite standard deck, and I'm going to do the usual cards today, I believe. I rearranged my boxes a little bit so I have more spaces for my decks. Okay, so everybody take a deep breath. And for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all this concern, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn on this October 18th, 2019? October 18, 2019. Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities, and filling the empty space with only beautiful, divine love and diamond light. And so it is. Okay, Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs, October 18, 2019. Aries to Pisces. That's it. Okay. So Aries has the moon reversed. Taurus has the Ace of Swords reversed. Gemini has the 4 of Cups. Cancer has the Page of Pentacles. Leo has the 2 of Wands. I'm getting hot again. That happened yesterday, the day before with Leo too. I got really hot when I got to their card. For Virgo is 7 of Swords. Libra has 6 of Swords reversed, and that 7 of Swords was reversed as well for Virgo. And then Scorpio has the 9 of Swords reversed. There's a lot of swordy energy still there. Sagittarius has Justice reversed. Capricorn, 2 of Swords. A lot of swords here. Aquarius has the King of Cups reversed, which was in the read today. That King of Cups reversed could be an Aquarius. And then Pisces is the 7 of Pentacles. Then I'll pull my cards. I just pulled down here at the bottom. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. And then the bottom of the deck is the Emperor, so that's going to go on the top of the fire signs. He's reversed. The earth signs has the 9 of Pentacles, or the Sovereign. The air signs has the 10 of Cups. So these overall energies aren't bad. The Emperor's not great, but the other ones are great. And then the Hierophant for the water signs. And then we end up recovery here. So now we have the Kipper deck. So let's see what comes up for the Kipper deck. For Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs. Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs. Okay, Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs. October 18, 2019. For the best and highest good of all this concern, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Aries to Pisces. So Aries has expectation. Taurus has poverty. Gemini has official person. Cancer has bad health. Leo has mature man, who was very hot. And then Virgo has toil and labor. Libra has journey. Scorpio has courthouse. Sagittarius has high honor. Capricorn has great fortune. Aquarius has mature woman. So Aquarius and Leo have a mature man and woman. And then Pisces has the false person. So for everybody, we have courtship as the main card here. And we'll pull a few more. Then we have change. So the change in courtship. And then the family room, whether it's empty, so it's whether it needs to be filled or they're happy that it's empty. And then a message. All right, so the bottom of the deck here is wealthy man. And we definitely got great fortune for Capricorn, so it could be a Capricorn energy. We have a wealthy man, and this could be a separate man, could be the same or separate, but with concern, and then there's a coffin here. So somebody might be worried about working themselves into an early grave for money, okay? And this is someone worried about getting a job. Whoop. The path first, all right? The path that they paved for themselves. But the despair is back here. Then you got on path, but now somebody's worried about working themselves into the grave, like working too hard. Then we have the Thoth deck. Yeah. All right, so we have the Thoth deck. Deep breath. My sage is going nuts today. Forever that stick wasn't burning a lot each time, and now it like won't stop. I'm telling you, I was burning the top of it for like 2 weeks, and it wasn't going anywhere. It would like burn for just a little bit and then go out, and now it's burning like crazy. All right, so for the Thoth deck, for Aries to Pisces, all 12 signs, for the best and highest good of all is concerned, October 18, 2019. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Aries to Pisces. Aries to Pisces. All right. So Aries has the Empress. Taurus has the Priestess. They're both upright. Gemini has the Tower. And Cancer has the Queen of Cups reversed. So they're not well. It's because they're inhaling too much sage smoke. Leo has Power, which is the 4 of discs in this deck. And then Virgo has the Princess of Wands, which is like the feminine Page of Wands, maybe a little bit different, a little bit older. This is for Libra, the Hangman. Scorpio, it's like the Judgment card, the Eon or Aeon. Then we have the Sagittarius, Debauch, like debauchery. 7 of Cups. Then Capricorn has the Lovers reversed. And then Aquarius has Interference reversed. It's like the 8 of Swords, but it's reversed. So the interference is reversed. So you've cleared, released. Pisces has Success reversed, which is like the 6 of discs. So there's an imbalance there, or inequity. Then for everybody, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. We have Science reversed. This is the 6 of Swords reversed, so no peace. Or no logic, if you're talking science. The Ace of Swords reversed, so there's definitely a lie or a split going on here. There's definitely some negative energy down there. And then all of a sudden, we have this new beginning with the Ace of Discs, or a payoff. So it works itself out. There's definitely some negative energies, but then it works itself out. There may be some conflict with the next card, but this could be expansion or just sports as well. Or the offer of money could have caused a fight, but we have that, but then we have the Ace of Wands. So there's some passion involved with that going back and forth. So that's kind of interesting. Alrighty. The bottom of the deck is prudence. So it's like the family tree. It's the 8 of discs. So it's about working and supporting the family and being prudent. We have the fortune cookie, that looks like to me, with the 3 of discs. So it's like the 3 of pentacles, the workplace, and then the family working. All right, so it could be a family and working all in one. I'm getting orange peels again. That came up in the read, but the orange slices and orange peels for some reason. And somebody could be, they look like oranges in the tree too. I didn't even notice that. The circles in the middle look like oranges. So somebody might be have an orange tree or growing oranges or have an orchard or something. Or just needs vitamin C. Okay. So we'll start with Aries. I'm going to clarify too with my little mini Rider-Waite. Okay. So we'll start with Aries. The fire signs all have the Emperor reversed. Maybe the Emperor reverse smokes. Okay. So Aries, the moon is reversed with the expectation and the Empress. So this definitely can be deception here, especially with the Emperor reversed. But there's some, it also can be the early morning hours, you know, before the sun comes up. So someone's maybe waiting in the early morning hours with expectations, as the Empress may be waiting for the Emperor who's actually reversed and deceiving her. There's some kind of deception. It doesn't have to be an awful deception, but he's reversed. So he's out of control, or that can be ego death as well. She's definitely the Empress, expecting something from the Emperor, but he may not be giving her what she wants. All right, so let's see what comes up for Aries. Why? Why do we have Empress and the moon reversed with expectations? So obviously if they're the Emperor and the Empress, they know each other pretty well. They've probably been together a long time. But maybe they had a fight and she's expecting him to come back because he's mad. And this time he's not going to come back. Maybe they do that a lot. Okay. So why does Aries have these cards? These flipped out. So someone's dumping a load for sure. These all want to come off the bottom. I'm going to pull again just because they came off the bottom. I don't usually pull them from the bottom, but they wanted to flip up. So someone's definitely dumping a load on somebody else. The Queen of Wands reversed is emotional, at least, if not manipulative, or just crying, having to let go of all their stuff. Right, so she could be upset. Okay, someone's definitely purging. All right, holding back an announcement, or this can be verbally abusive. The Emperor could be very mean to the Empress right now. Let me just pull again for Aries real quick. All right, so this flipped out too. It's all according to divine timing and the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever that bad stuff that's happening, it's for the good. All right. If they're splitting up, it's for the best. Because we have divine timing and we have independence here. So someone's definitely becoming single. The end of a family cycle. And there's the High Priestess as well. So the Empress doesn't look happy here. I mean, she's upright. But she looks like she's getting deceived by him because he doesn't want to be in the relationship anymore. So this could be him becoming single and leaving the family because he wants to come to the Divine Feminine as the High Priestess. Or this could represent the karmic as well, because it comes up sometimes as another, another kind of priestess, someone who might do spell work, stuff like that. All right, but she's coming up as happy on her own. So this is like the masculine coming into his sovereignty. It could be the feminine as well. It could be the opposite way around as well. but coming together with the other, because these two are the masculine and the feminine. Okay, so there's definitely something a breakup that's difficult, but in the end, it's divinely timed and meant to happen. So then we have Leo. We have the Two of Wands, and the mature man, and the Power, which is the Four of Discs. So here it's power. So there's structure on a lower level. He's finally got balance and structure again. He feels like he's back in power, so now he's choosing. He's making a choice of a new path, and that's left to the new, the divine feminine. So that's for Leo. So why does Leo have these cards also with the Emperor reversed up top? All right, somebody was living in the past, or looking back, or going back, but inspired to shine their own light. It's like they would have gone back to the past before, but now they're inspired to the new, to shine their own light, to their new dreams, to heal. That could be ending a marriage for sure. So this could be related to the Aries situation. This also could just be spirituality and thinking outside the box, breaking commitments, contracts, traditions, anything like that, just being alternative. But this is someone ready to go off and get their dreams and find balance and share with others. So that's very good, actually. So I don't see a breakup with Leo, but there's definitely the energy connected to Aries. So the breakup seems to be more involved the Aries, but the Leo could be in there too. They've chosen their new path here, though, the Leo. There's more of a breakup going on with the Aries right this second, and Leo's more where they've chosen their path already. Then we have Sagittarius with justice reversed, so some injustice or something's not fair, of high honor, so somebody might have been picked over somebody else. And then this is someone with a lot of options, is the Seven of Cups. It's not fair that the person with all the options got the job or got picked or whatever it was, or got the 3-gun or 6-gun salute, whatever it is. Someone feels like it wasn't fair. Who got all the stuff? So that could definitely be in a divorce situation as well. Or it could just be someone getting picked over the other at work or in any other situation, sports, family, whatever it is. But we have the Emperor up top reversed. So he may be doing things that people aren't happy about. So Sagittarius has maybe not sleeping, but rising above, dealing with issues at work for sure, leaving work, unable to function at work because of lack of sleep, or third-party situation, or third-party interferences at work, or losing money. And the Hermit is isolating, but shedding light on the situation. So the Emperor may be reversed because they're losing money at work. So of course the Emperor's pissed. And there's the Empress, which can be the Hermit or somebody separate from the Hermit. These could be his partners, and they didn't do anything about it. He feels like he's doing all the work, and this one's just shedding light on the problem, and this one's just sitting pretty and doesn't do anything. She's just for looks. That could be the partnership at work. Somebody feels left out in the cold or got fired for not doing their job. Or this could be the Emperor feeling left out because no one helps him, and that's why he's mad. These two don't look like they have any issues, right? It's all on him or all on them. Okay, and this could represent twins in the situation too. And this may be the masculine's work situation or the feminine's work situation. If you're an Empress or a Hermit, so we have Virgo, Taurus, and Aries with the Emperor. And there's Leo. So all the fire signs seem to be intertwined there. This could be bringing kids into the situation. The kids may have gotten injured in sports or something like that. Or maybe they had to get themselves home from school today because they had to stay at work. Or they were at work and they kicked them out because they were interfering. And there's that deception that was with Aries. All right, so Sagittarius, they're all the fire signs are kind of wrapped up with each other today. And then we have this recovery also here at the bottom for everybody. Then we have Taurus. We have the 9 of Pentacles at the top. You have to excuse me for 1 second. I got to move the sage because it's killing me. It just won't stop. It's really out of control burning. Just give me 1 sec. My Might as well sage somewhere else while it's at it. Sorry about that. It was getting hot too. All right, sorry about my butt. Okay, so Taurus. 9 of Pentacles for all of the earth signs. And then Taurus has the Ace of Swords reversed, poverty, and the Priestess. So this is definitely some kind of lie or one big lie. It could be a split, some kind of divide, whether it's an idea or anything else like that. Definitely someone getting ready to pull the sword and cut through all the crap. Someone's leaving. They've had enough. They don't care about the money anymore. They'd rather be off on their own and free from this. And the High Priestess, they could be going to the High Priestess or going into their intuition and living more of this life, okay? So this is definitely about, for Taurus, definitely becoming sovereign at this point. Looks like more of a masculine leaving to be single. Not caring about the money anymore because he can't take it anymore. All right, so 4 of Cups reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed for Taurus. So starting over in love or whatever you love to do, I'm not going to settle this time, right? So they stop mid-cycle with 4 Cups as opposed to waiting till the end of the cycle because they're just not, they can't do it anymore. Willing to take the loss in money and status to start over. This is actually, though, not walking away. It's actually, though, dealing with the emotions that he needs to process in leaving, but still needing to be around other energies while he does it. So he might be around the Queen of Swords, who's offering new passion. And that can definitely be, this can be a feminine energy, a twin flame energy. So they may be leaving this work situation, a money situation, but maybe staying in a situation with another person and working through it together, as opposed to walking away and doing it by himself. But this is a new passion offered for sure. After a fight, there's definitely some passion coming back in. Then we have, so again, the High Priestess, so it's being very intuitive, going into themselves, doing the work, and being sovereign, independent. So Virgo, we have the 7 of Swords reversed. So it could be still some sneaky business. It could be kids upstairs making a lot of noise, sneaking around, anyone doing some sneaky stuff upstairs. But it also can be coming clean. Possibly at work with toil and labor, working very hard. And then the Princess of Wands. So this could be definitely kids, like I said, there could be kids at work. They were kind of getting in the way, and they're up to no good. See the kid just dragging the tiger around the place while everyone's trying to work. This is definitely like bring your kids to work day. So it's definitely, it's indicating that there's something about Virgo that's on their own as a single parent because the kids are with them at work, or you know, the kids are being sneaky at work, or maybe at their own job. Maybe they got in trouble at their own job if they're old enough to have their own job. Okay, so for Virgo, why do they have these cards? Okay, so for Virgo, we have the Knight of Swords and then the 6 of Swords. So someone's speaking their truth in order to go to peace, or speaking their truth before they go home. So this could be kids going back and forth between parents, or getting picked up at school, but someone needed to speak their piece before they left and went back home. Whether that's a kid or the parent yelling at the other parent, you know, this is definitely separation energies here. And the King of Swords. So it's either, you know, one parent, he doesn't look mad, he's upright in his truth, he's speaking his truth, or it's the other person telling him their truth before they go. But it doesn't look like the truth is aimed at him. It looks like he's either saying the truth or these people are telling the truth to somebody else, he's breaking his patterns and dropping the facade. He's in his truth now. He's being present. So this is very good. This is all good. It's peace and truth. Okay? Could still be a little bit of frustration and lack of inspiration, maybe a little depression there. But working through it. May have been had a tough visit with the kids and sending the kids back to the other parent or going to school or whatever. What's today? Is it Friday? Yeah, so Friday. So maybe they had them for the whole week and now they're going to the other parents for the weekend. So they're like, whew. Or vice versa. They're coming in. But being single. It's all in earth signs is all about being sovereign today. So this is for Capricorn, the Two of Swords. Being in your knowing or pretending not to see, keeping things to yourself, with great fortune and the Lovers reversed. So with great fortune, someone may be staying quiet because they don't want anyone to know about it, especially if they're breaking up. They don't want the other person to know that that money came in, especially if they're not officially divorced yet, or it's love or money. You know, this person wanted money as opposed to love. So let's see what else comes up with Capricorn. Let's see. So the worst is over for Capricorn in going forward in work or whatever they need to offer. Maybe they're going to offer the King of Cups reversed help, or offering to work for them, or proposing something to them. But he's reversed. So he's the one who's being greedy. This is the one with the money, won't tell. This one wants to offer help, and he's perfectly willing to work. He's the loyal servant. After the worst is over, he's been through a lot. Or it could be him with a lot of money, and he's just pretending like he doesn't have any because he doesn't like to be ostentatious, or doesn't want people to think they can take advantage of him, especially if they're dealing with someone who has alcohol issues. The King of Cups reversed is starting over. And this person's offering help. So either one of them can have the money, but there's definitely a breakup here with the Lovers. So it looks more like this person broke up. Maybe these two broke up, and it could be two men, but it doesn't have to be. It can be, the kings can possibly, this is a general reading, so they could possibly represent a woman who's more masculine. But there's definitely an ending here where they're both starting over. And not settling, and this person's coming in to help them maybe move or break up now that the worst is over. But they're still both reversed. They're not happy about being in the same environment together here. You know, the King of Cups, he's about the love, and then this one's about the money. And neither one of them is comfortable in having to work together in the same space. So this is definitely that, like people keeping to themselves because they don't want to deal with the other person. All right, now we have the air signs with the 10 of Cups at the top, which is happy emotional fulfillment, completion, but it's all through the end of an emotional cycle or a family cycle. So here is the grounding and integrating that offer of love. Do you want it after the party that you just had? Do you want another cup of love? Is it the same as all this, or is it something different? We have an official person coming in. Whether the official person is contemplating this offer or if the official person is the one who's giving the offer. Then we have the Tower. It's sudden. So suddenly someone makes it official. Suddenly somebody makes it official. That's for Gemini. And there's emotional fulfillment there. That's really nice, Gemini. Let's see what you got here. That came right out. Okay. Well, this could be the past returning to say hello. This could be a Capricorn coming back to say hello and surprising you. It could be the Emperor. So we have Capricorn and Aries here. And this could be a negative past and negative childhood, and that devil energy returning, or it's the lover returning that you want to return, and there may be some devilish activities here. And it's the Emperor who feels regretful. So it's definitely, I think this is positive, actually. You know, at least these guys are upright. Well, you don't want the devil upright, but I'm not getting like devilish energy there, except for unless it's the past returning and you want them to return. Someone's regretful, and they've been seeing synchronicities everywhere. They have all these options, but this is the only one they really wanted. The Queen of Cups, who's been carrying a large burden. So that's for me, it's a positive for Gemini there. Libra has the Six of Swords reversed. So this can be unable to find peace, stuck in your emotional feelings, but also could be returning from a trip. And here we have journey. So the hangman is hanging out. He's not awakened. He's hanging out. Could be in limbo or being wise and just looking at new perspectives while on the journey, while stuck in emotions, or as he's coming home on a trip. He's using that time to see new perspectives, to find emotional fulfillment, like using his time wisely. All right, so this popped right out. So standing up for himself and fending off others. Now that the worst is over, Libra's the one being the loyal servant, offering the King of Cups a hand. All right, so Libra's coming up as this one. So whatever that was, Capricorn or whatever. And also, who came up? Oh, Aquarius also comes up as King of Cups. So this could be the Capricorn who came in here. But Libra was offering help to the Aquarius, but the Capricorn was involved over here. Does that make sense? Because he's coming up, Aquarius is coming up as that card. Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius. So Libra's helping them out, but the Capricorn and Aquarius aren't getting along. Or this could be somebody else helping them out, and the Libra definitely can be someone else here. The Libra could be the Capricorn guy, and then this is the Aquarius, and this is somebody else coming in to help them. So whoever, but either way, there's emotional fulfillment here. It could be an end of a family, but it's a happy ending at this point. These two don't want to be in the same space, though, the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. But everyone else seems to be okay. We have the Queen of Swords coming in here with some passion being offered to her after a fight. The Knight of Wands wants to come in there. So it is actually positive. It's just getting through the clearing out, breaking up, moving, whatever's going on. Aquarius has that King of Cups reversed, which was just involved with that. The mature woman and the interference. So this is the Eight of Swords reversed. So one of these may have been interfering, and now that's over. So somebody's been released from whatever they were tied to for Aquarius in order to complete this emotional cycle. So that could definitely be a breakup too. The King of Cups broke up, or the King of Cups can be, either one of them can be Aquarius. So, but there's definitely a breakup there. And the King of Cups, whoever that is coming up for Aquarius. Although, like I said, the mature woman could be the Aquarius also. And the King of Cups then could be somebody else. So this is what Aquarius has. Being present, possibly waiting for your ships to come in, but being present. But feeling uninspired, frustrated, possibly throwing temper tantrums, and acting a fool. That's the King of Cups reverse for sure. So he could be drinking a little bit there. Right? So may have lost some fortune or turned for the worse. Powerless, maybe loss of money, status, power, or dependent on this mature woman. So he's present, but he's acting like a little kid, like throwing temper tantrums and acting a fool, doing stupid things. He's dependent on the mature woman. Okay, and again, we have the Ten of Cups here at the end. So again, either way, there's a completion here of a family or emotional completion of a cycle. Then we have the water signs has the Hierophant at the top, and Cancer has the Page of Pentacles, the bad health, and the Queen of Cups reversed. So this can be a child, it could be a student, it could be an opportunity, an invitation. This could be a child coming to help out someone who's in bad health, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so we have the Hierophant at the top. So he could be the Hierophant and this could be the Queen of Cups. But she's reversed, so she's probably the one who's sick. Or he's sick and she's not really want to serve. She's manipulating. She's trying to get something. Maybe he's got money and she's doing this because he's got money and she's hoping to get something out of it. Or the Queen of Cups is the one who's sick and this child is coming in to help. The child is the nursemaid there. So let's see why Cancer has this with the Hierophant up top, which is Taurus energy, with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups often Cancer, so definitely can be the Cancer person. What's going on with Cancer and illness? Okay, so it looks like they're just starting over in love, so it could be just, you know, not feeling good, lost money and status, or this is the person that the Cancer female may be dealing with, who's trying to work through the issues, but dealing with other people around is very difficult. So it's making them sick. It can be ascension energy issues, not able to clear what they need to, living with the people they're living with. Okay, so trying to do it in union is the kind of energy here, but the King of Pentacles is struggling and the Queen of Cups is struggling. So whoever they are. But then again, we have the Queen of Swords speaking their truth here and being offered a new passion here. So that could be related as well. With the Taurus, Taurus up top, which is the Hierophants, there's some kind of commitment there. So maybe there may be a marriage that was canceled, or just some kind of commitment that had to be canceled because they weren't feeling well. Yep. And this could be someone not feeling well. It could be the Queen of Cups. The Hierophant could be, you know, two partners and their child. And someone's just not feeling well. It's not the child, though. It's the Queen of Cups. But we have the King of Pentacles here, too. But that's not the Hierophant, because the Hierophant's upright. So, but definitely looks, well, it's either the Queen of Cups or the King of Pentacles is not feeling good, but I'm getting mostly ascension energies. I'm not getting like an outright illness here. Could be lovesick as well, especially if they broke off a marriage. But the Hierophant is upright up top. May have been postponed, some kind of ceremony or some kind of commitment or honoring. Then we have Scorpio with the Nine of Swords reversed, the Courthouse, and the Judgment. Okay, so this is definitely with Judgment and the Courthouse, there's definitely some kind of court dealing here. So someone is suffering in silence or suffering a lot going through this process, but the Judgment is here. So we have the Taurus with the Hierophant up top and the Judgment card. So for me, that's Aquarius energy. All right. Why does Scorpio have this stuff? And this flipped out. I got all bent out of shape. All right, so the Knight of Wands. Rushing in passionately to implement something, strategize the next move in this court case. So the Judgment's in. So they may have gotten good news and they're rushing off to get all the paperwork done and over with because they want to get this this cycle done so that they can offer love. That's definitely what's going on with Scorpio. And then, so Scorpio is maybe a Taurus in their energy, or could be thinking marriage with the Hierophant at the top there. Pisces has the Seven of Pentacles, false person, and success reverse, which is the Six of Discs. So there's just some imbalance or inequity in the relationship. Someone could be not being their real truth and they don't know. But there's either way, there's an imbalance. And this person doesn't know if what they have is enough in this relationship to get married. So let's see why Pisces has that energy. Or to commit to a business or something like that. The Hierophant. It can be any kind of commitment. So this can be related to what just came up, but it's more about the end of the fight. not battling anymore. Now some passion coming in and implementing a new plan. So this could be two people who may have been fighting. They may not be getting along or seeing eye to eye on what they want out of the relationship. Or one doesn't have enough, so they were saying, I can't take the relationship further because I'm not stable yet financially, whether there's a kid involved or more than one kid involved, or just someone not being their full self. And the balance, it's not, the relationship's not equal. But it looks like there's a change happening here. We're going from the fight to implementing a new plan with passion in order to get this cycle ended, okay, and offer love. So again, it's very good for Pisces as well. And often the Pisces and Scorpio come up together, so it's probably somebody who's got both in their chart. Then we end up here with the Ace of Wands at the bottom, so new passion. The Queen of Swords speaking their truth. And dealing with the energies around other people. So it's definitely, we've been getting this energy of people coming into union, but at first, it might be a little tough because you're dealing with all issues that you're coming out of and then learning to dance together. So down here, for everybody, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. So this is somebody who's holding their passions back. Can be a one-night stand too, but it's about falling short in energy. They can't make it. Or it's just the one-night stand, then they're getting out because they don't have the energy to put into a relationship. So this is the Six of Swords reversed. So unable to find peace or coming back from a trip. So that's why they're exhausted, because they're coming back from a trip. And then there's some having to deal with a lie or a split when they get home. So they're not looking forward to it. But coming out of that will be this great new beginning or a payoff of some kind. Needing to deal with a few more fights. And then we have the passion coming in, the new creativity, the new passion. So it's really actually great energy. And I'm losing my voice, so someone just has to speak up. That's it. Speak up. All right, so then we also have the courtship here. And there's a change regarding that, having to do with the family and a message that came in. Okay, so some kind of change in this relationship here. Whether the house is going to be empty now, or if you're going to move to a new house, or a message came in, it could be anything. But don't forget the wealthy man was here at the bottom with concerns. So let's see here what we have with these guys. So for fire signs, we end here with the imbalance here, which Pisces had. The Six of Pentacles reversed for fire. There's still some inequities we need to resolve here. Someone's still healing from a commitment or some kind of establishment, maybe putting to, making people compete against each other to get a job, to get attention in the marriage even, and then to get to the emotional fulfillment, there, and then become sovereign again. So if you want to get past me, that could be a priest or some kind of church leader. If you want to get this divorce, then you have to get past me first to get everybody happy, and then you can be single. And then the Emperor's reversed there. Okay, so this is for earth signs. So needing to speak your truth, or somebody's coming to speak their truth to you to fix this imbalance here for fire signs. But it looks like earth is doing it, bringing their truth to fire. So then we have air is letting go of some money, even though you don't have a lot, to fix things up, maybe the house, or to repair, fix, amend anything, including relationships. Or just letting go, not being so Scroogey with your money. And then we have water signs with the Lovers reversed. So this could definitely be a breakup. Definitely could be just a lack of affection or indecision about a relationship. And then we have, so the imbalance, some truth coming in, learning to let go, to try to repair things, to communicate here. And because there's no affection, so they need to drop their burdens, possibly confess, to have some good news come in, to succeed, have victory, and lead the way, get back on the horse again, back in the saddle again. And it could be, like this could be a proclamation as well. And it looks like the Queen of the Knight of Swords is coming in, and then the Queen of Swords is speaking back. And then there may be some passion offered after that. So just need a little truth to get it stirred up a little bit. So it actually ends up in a really good way. I'm surprised. All right, guys. That's it for today. Make sure to drink your water, get your rest, all that kind of stuff. I just saw 15:15, so that's some devil energy maybe coming up. Rise and be love, you guys. Bye.